Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. Let me know if you're 3-point collectors today, yeah?
Oh, I feel like a 6-point. By this time, no, by what's the time? By tomorrow evening, I'm going to be a 6-point collector this weekend. How about that? How about that?
And it's
funny,
funny, can I just say something? Can I just say something? Like a little bit of a... I just need to big myself up a little bit, yeah? Because you're like... I support Man United. Everyone knows this year. And
well, I don't know. Sometimes some of the videos
and
you've been doing recently is support Liverpool.
Yeah. There's a certain man in it that was just like thinking that he got a little bit gassed. His club's a little bit shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And if he's gonna go above us, and he said he's gonna finish above us at the end of the season, and not even in the top 10, it's crazy. Like, and I'm thinking, like, bro, like. They got to 1-point touching distance just for it to be 7 all over again. Like
I'm not gonna lie, when you said there's someone in here that got a little bit gassed, I actually thought you were gonna be talking about Welsh.
No, I just
word.
By the way, and guess what? Everyone, you got the same goal difference now. How funny times change, and there's another 15 games. But anyway,
you know what?
Lee, this is about you today. It's not about me. It's about you. Like,
it's so crazy though, Kaz, because I actually don't know who to go more in depth in and how dross their team is, because I actually really, really want to talk on Chelsea, but I don't even know if I'm going to have enough time. But
you make time.
I remember doing a show on this very illustrious channel that is almost at 20,000 subs, and I listen, amazing. You guys are smashing it, to be fair. But I like a certain guy was saying, Cole Palmer was going to do this, and he was expecting, Jackson Martinez or whatever the hell his name is to do certain things who he had seen only in preseason. And then he was asking his Sterling to do this. And listen, I don't know if it's Sterling, if it's a different currency, I don't know what, but I don't know where these players get off and where these fans get off talking about their players the way that they do. And, this morning I saw a certain guy in the bottom left talking a whole load of smack about, and I think, the reason why I don't want to go too much on Welcome is because I feel like he's got a lot of tomfoolery from his compadre, who is, my good friend Mont. I don't really feel like Welcome actually
been doing shows with Mont 100%.
I don't know if Welcome really believes the stuff he says. I don't know if he's really got the heart for it, but he's been pushed into a corner by Monts, and he has to say certain stuff. And I don't know if they do the team tag before the stream starts.
He's been a little soldier. He's been a little toy soldier as well.
Yeah. The toy soldier. Yeah.
Don't do that.
I think he's a bit like Ty. I think you're a bit like whether it be AFTV Ty, or whether it be Never a Foul Ty.
Mont sends out his workers to do his dirty work, and Don's just delusional on a daily basis. But we know this. I genuinely don't know who to go more in depth in. But of course, I'm going to start on Liverpool, because there was a lot of talk from the guy Monts. There was a lot of talk from my friend down here, Welcome in the bottom left, talking a whole load of smack before this morning, saying that you're going to beat us and you're going to take us out of the title race. And I said Arsenal will win. I knew it. It was based off no logic, but I said that Arsenal won't play a team 3 times in a season and not win one of them. It won't happen. And everybody kept saying to me, "Oh, but how can you say that? It can go the other way, etc., etc." And you need to talk about your manager. We can talk about all the players and how crap they are. Some of them are horrible, but we need to talk about your manager, because your manager, who nobody rates in Arteta, got outscored by him. Your manager keeps buying these dusty players and playing them in positions that they shouldn't be. Your manager is not good enough, and that's why he's won 1 league. That is why he shouldn't be. Last week it was all this loving. Oh, who's the best manager, Klopp or Wenger? Please don't ever disrespect. Don't ever disrespect my manager.
You're doing that. You're going down that route, Lee. Klopp ain't good enough. Klopp ain't good enough.
Listen, Klopp is
big statement.
Listen, Klopp.
Klopp
is not.
I'm
good.
So I'm just waving. It seems to be that there's only 4 fingers on this.
There's
wave.
there's
This
more.
one here is getting clipped up, by the way. It's getting clipped up, my friend.
Now all of a sudden, it's no more quad. It's no more 4 fingers. You know, it's back down to 2 or 1. It's
Four fingers.
You know, one little old Arsenal have rattled this fan base to the point where they don't know what they're gonna do. They're glad now Klopp's leaving. They want new invention, new this, new that. All week I kept hearing, as I kept saying to Monts, oh, we don't even need Mo Salah. We look more fluid without him. We look this, we look that. All of a sudden, you got popped. Over 3 games,
Monica,
you've accumulated I think 6 or 7 XG against Arsenal, and you had 2. So when you keep mentioning all this FA Cup nonsense that you beat us, fair play, you did it, but we popped you, and we said that. And today we popped you again. And I gonna keep saying the same thing over and over again. McAllister, everybody keeps saying, oh, he's 35 million. 35. We can tell. We can tell. Because when he came up against a real centre mid, today, when he came up against a real baller, when he came up against a real, what's my guy down Don? What did he say? Excel Gallagher. No.
Oh, wait. One second. We got
Excel bully off the ball, Gallagher.
There you go.
Listen, it was rice. It wasn't basmati rice. It was any other piece of rice that you want. So you two, clown number 1, clown number 2, you're gonna hold that. And then
man called him Krusty. What's the other one? Pennywise.
No. We did Krusty the clown. That's what we do. Krusty the clown.
What's Krusty's assistant called? The guy with the bone in his head.
Sideshow Bob.
No, the other one with the green hair. Sideshow Bob. Krusty. I forgot.
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. The bone. He's got the bone. Sideshow Bob ain't got the bone.
Melvin. Another one.
I'll be real. You two. As I said, Monts has sent his worker out to do his dirty work, so he doesn't have to say all the madness that he wants to say. But for me personally, and you know what, it's so jokes because we spent 12 million pounds on Jorginho, and Chelsea replaced him with 260, and they look even worse. £1 million worth of centre mid. So listen, man,
it's a shot for you there, Don.
it's whoever wants it, they can get it. Because today,
just to let you know, I want it, bro.
Listen, you see, my thing is, but everyone can do this whole league thing. For me, whether Arsenal are going to win the league or not isn't this talk.
City aren't going to win the league.
Hold on.
City aren't going to win the league, though. No, but
I think validation, avoid expectation.
Hold on. I need to a quick update with you, Lee. Right. So you won the game today. Yeah. Do you think Liverpool will win in the league?
They would never win in the league. Okay, never.
Perfect. So I know also from what you said at the start of the season, and you were saying it in September, you were saying it in October, you were saying it in November, you were saying it in December. You've been very clear that Manchester City also aren't winning the league. So who's winning the league, Lee?
No, listen. For me, I changed my
question.
Hold on. I'm about to answer. Hold on.
Answer.
Please. Refrain from talking to anybody that's won 3 points today. Please refrain from talking to anybody.
Lee, I done said this. Lee, you hid. Lee, when I knocked you out the cup, when I knocked your Cuba out the cup, no one was there to face it. I had to shout at Kaz.
There's a famous video. There's a video. Hold on. There's a video by Nines. There's a video by Nines when he took certain man's chain. I got your chain today, guy. Don't talk to me, please. Your chain's been snapped. Your chain's been snatched, and it's been
away, Lee, though. Hear it, though.
You know what it's once. I'm not gonna lie. You know, in a title race, what you need to do is just something. When you're in a title race with Arsenal and you beat them in the FA Cup, what you need to do is then go and beat them in the league as well, bro. Like that's how you win league.
I'm aware, but I'm here to take my licks. But you know when it's the other way around, the man ain't there to take their licks.
We can take Arsenal.
Listen.
We can take that. Everybody kept saying we can take Arsenal out of the title race and we can go in. And you know what they were waiting for today? This is why I actually hate Liverpool fans, because they were waiting to beat us today. They then say they were going to win the league. That's all they wanted. They didn't want to say it before. They were saying, "Oh, yeah, we'll speak after the game."
No, certain man weren't they, Monts?
Well, no, certain man.
I still think. Daps is loving this. Daps is loving this, innit?
By the way, this time I picked up 3 points. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like today,
result, my brother.
Today, the 4-peat started loading, bro. What Arsenal did today, Liverpool. I honestly feel, and everyone heard me yesterday saying how, like, if I was playing Liverpool right now, not right now, but yesterday I was saying, I'd be a bit worried. Like, I'm not lying. I was thinking Liverpool was starting to they had one hand on the trophy and they were trying to put their other hand on the trophy. Arsenal walked over.
That's what
they've grabbed Liverpool's hand, they've removed it off the trophy and put our hand on it. So now this is the truth. Sorry, Lee. But now there's a Premier League trophy and Liverpool have one hand on it and City have the other one. So thank you, Arsenal.
I'll be real. I've been so real.
Lee, I think they needed number 8 today, you know. I think they needed man.
No. Listen, for me, They didn't need Issabuzz. They needed Kevin Nolan because Kevin Nolan is more effective. As I keep saying, the Buzz is no better than Kevin Nolan or Morton Gamps.
Man really compared a midfielder to a striker. No, Kevin Nolan. Sorry, I'm getting confused with Kevin Davis. I'm getting confused with Kevin Davis. Kevin Nolan was good, bro. Kevin Nolan was good.
Listen. He's
real box crusher. Yeah, it was. He used to get goals from midfield, bro. He used to get goals from midfield.
He was all right. Let's not say good. Maybe by your standards now, he was good. But he wasn't.
Nah, Kevin Nolan at Bolton, bro. He was good, bro.
There we go at Bolton.
All Kevin Nolan used to do. All Kevin Nolan's known for is taking long shots. That's it. He was crap.
McAllister vibes.
Literally, the both of them are horrible. And as I said to you, people keep saying £35 million for McAllister. We can tell.
It sounds like you, man. It's annoying, isn't it, when people come with them takes?
For me,
I said it was horrible. He said he's not worth his £150 million price tag. When he gave away the goal,
hold on.
Guys, it's turned into Liverpool Chelsea beef.
Do we hear something in the bottom right? Because I don't know what's going on here. I feel like there's something reverberating through my speakers.
Lee, again, I keep having to tell you, bro. When we beat you in the cup and we drew you, all I had to do is I had to shout at myself in the mirror. I had to look at my webcam and shout at myself in the mirror and get angry at my reflection and laugh at my reflection.
Little old Arteta has.
So at least the thing is the difference between
4 points. I can't lie. Wait. Can I overrule this once?
I just want people to know 4 points. You know.
No. Listen,
4 points.
Right. So that's right. When Liverpool lose, I might as well disappear. I might as well disappear.
I mean, you disappeared for half an hour already. So
as I said on the last, I said earlier on. Listen. You couldn't even win the game for your manager who's on his retirement tour. My man is on his retirement tour. His last time ever coming to the Emirates. I told you, when you come to N5, you make sure you come and check in with me because we ain't giving away nothing in this stadium. So make sure you come and check in with me to make sure that I can give you 3 points or not. And access was denied today. There was no code. There was no code that you was going to get. There was nothing you was going to come and get. And welcome. Sit up, please. Sit up. Because earlier on you had a lot more vim. So sit up, please. Welcome. I can't even see half your face. Welcome.
Lee. Let me ask you. Let's get into it tactically then, yeah. Because I saw your manager done something that I haven't seen him do. To be fair, today, and you know what, you lot were better. You deserve the win. To be fair, but what is it that your manager did? What did your manager do today?
Listen,
that made you play like that.
In the first half, I couldn't even believe it. He had Jorginho in the 8 row, running around. He was on the wing. He was spreading passes around, like little touches.
Arsenal have now got the 3 best DMs in the Premier League.
Bro, probably. I couldn't believe what I was seeing from Jorginho. And for me, I was worried because I was thinking, if we don't go in 2-0,
but he's looked good. But he's looked good this season, though.
No, he has. But I was worried because I just thought he would have had the legs to do it because Jorginho is an older player against.
He had Rice doing the legwork more defensively. So Jorginho could just do what an older man can do.
And that was the problem that I had with him at Chelsea because he was the deepest midfielder when he should have had like a Matic next to him.
You know what I was worried about? I was worried about Curtis Jones. I've heard he should be called up for England all of a sudden. I was worried about, the likes of McAllister, who all of a sudden he's won the World Cup. So let's anoint him as one of the best centre mids in the league. That was because they're younger, they got legs, they got, the IQ all of a sudden. I was worried of all of these players that, in Gravenberch, who, he's
hold on, Lee. It's not Gravenberch, it's Gravenbitch, okay?
But listen. Your words, not mine. Your words, not mine. Your words.
It's all my words.
Hey, don't have that.
Bro, I can't wait to play Grav and Bitch at Anfield right now.
You man are coming in your colours.
Rolled over. What I've seen today, that Liverpool midfield, if we come up against that Liverpool midfield at Anfield, and Months, you know how I talk about Anfield, yeah? I'm not going to lie, bro.
Keep that energy.
But, oh no, bro! You know how I talk about Anfield. I come up against months, bro. I respect Anfield, bro. I know our record there, all of that. Yeah, you know I respect Anfield. However, that midfield today is shit, bro. Like
horrible
shit, bro.
And Daps, let me just say one thing. Daps, let me just say one thing. Adding Szoboszlai makes it worse. That's the joke of it. Adding Szoboszlai for me. Listen, if I want a road runner, if I want a road runner, I'm gonna watch Looney Tunes. I don't need that. I do not need that. I need professional players to go out there and give me. And please, welcome. I'm welcoming you to the party. Please, can you sit up for me? Because earlier on, you did not have this demeanor. You were up here, front face, talking a whole load of smack. You were talking all this with one. You gave a lot of smoke to Tottenham. So please, I'm asking you, can you please?
Tottenham got a point this weekend, you know.
Can you please sit further forward? Because
to be fair, that Tottenham point, that 2-2 draw for Tottenham actually looks all right now, isn't it?
Listen, it looks all right. So for me, listen, I am not here to play games. I don't want to hear. And when Daps asked me a question earlier, I'm not even ducking from it. I'm actually going to answer it. But why I'm actually more annoyed is because Liverpool fans were talking so much. My annoyance with Liverpool fans is because you basically were making us out like we are Chelsea. That's for me personally. You were making out like all of a sudden. Wait, hold on. You were talking a whole. Yo, that's wild. That is wild.
By the way, shameless plug. Yeah, shameless plug. There's 800 people in here, pretty much. Smash the like button if you haven't done so yet. Let this stream go flying, please. And we need to be on record that Lee has shown up since he's won. So when he loses, it needs to be accounted for. And a question.
Do you know what? I'm
not finished. I want people to smash the like button for Lee's waffles and absolute, and all that. Whatever excuse he's got to come out today, alongside Monsters, alongside Welks, alongside Greasy, because see Greasy's full of them. He's gonna be like, "I told you so." That trophy should be in his team or some shit. So other than that, please smash the like button. I'll be reading out your
bastard. I can't use that one now.
And you know what? I'm even vexed. Roms ain't here because you see, Roms is this guy. I just don't want to hear no madness about Arsenal winning the league. That's not what it's about today. Today was about Arsenal showing up, showing out. We deserve to win. It wasn't luck against the Man City game. When we played Man City, I'll hold my hands up. It was a dead game. Man City could have easily won the game. We could have won the game. Today, we battered Liverpool, and Liverpool were coming with all this vim. And can we talk about Núñez? Can we talk about that guy? I just don't understand why this guy gets the loving that he gets, because he came on that pitch today and he took a shot, and I think he bloody tried to kick the ball back to Liverpool. I just don't understand why this guy gets so much loving. But listen, fair play. What I will say is, to get the excuses out of the way as well for Liverpool, I didn't think that he should have got what's his name should have been sent off. For me, I thought that was horrible officiating, but you would have still lost anyway. For me, I didn't think that was a red card. I do think that there was a little bit of
Can I give Arsenal some credit?
Listen, man, for me, Ben White was amazing. Like, the whole team was great, and shout out.
Do you know what I've got to give Arsenal some credit for, right? So away from, you're right as well, the playing Jorginho, the way he played him, I think midfield wise, what Arsenal did, yeah. And this is the thing: if you look at when Arsenal played Liverpool in the FA Cup, right? Arsenal had all the possession. Yeah, Arsenal. Some would say Arsenal were the better team, or whatever. Yeah, we all know, we watched the game. But this is the thing with the Jurgen Klopp Liverpool, right? That you can have all the possession, but it's when Liverpool get the ball, they're dangerous. Yeah, and I'll even go to when we beat them last season at the Etihad. First 20 minutes, we were all over Liverpool, but then they had one counter, Salah scored. Right, that's what Liverpool can do. And what I think Arsenal did so well today is every time Liverpool won the ball back, Arsenal made sure get that fucking ball back off of them before they do anything with it. But then the thing that I've got to give them the most credit for is the end of the first half, Arsenal had all the possession, 1-0 up. Liverpool's XG was 0.11, right? But due to some bad defending, I think I'm going to say misunderstanding. I think Saliba was a bit weak. He was trying to pin him, but he let him get round. And Ray was a bit slow coming out. Maybe what Saliba should have done is probably just boot the ball. Right?
You're right. Like I think Raya should have done more, but it was a mistake by the centre-back.
Uncomfortable conversations, but when it comes to pinning Saliba,
hold on. Let me finish on this. Then I'll pass over to you lot because I just don't. Everyone knows I slate Arsenal. I have to give them credit.
You're on mute.
The main reason why I'm giving them credit for this year is, but because of that mistake, at half-time, Arsenal went in 1-1, right? Now, if you are an Arsenal player going through what they went through last season, especially going through what they went through against Liverpool last season, going through what happened against Liverpool in the FA Cup, to have all that possession and still be 1-1 at half-time, Liverpool went in the happier team, bizarrely, yeah? Because, you know, Arsenal's like their whole momentum, their bottle, it could very easily have gone, yeah. And for Arsenal to come out in the second half and not lose their bottle, yeah, I've got to rate that because, you know, when you keep somehow not getting things over the line and then that happens, they came out in the second half and they went for it again. Like,
Caps, you know what's crazy as well? How narratives change. All season, all I've heard is, oh, we didn't even beat Man City. Man City gave us the goal because it came off Ake's head. We gave them a goal. That? We gave Liverpool a goal and they still couldn't beat us. We literally gave them a goal. We physically had to hand them a goal. And you know, can we talk about the fact that basically in Liverpool's eyes and everybody else's eyes, we played with 10 men. And you know what? Even some Arsenal fans, because Havertz played, and Don would say that he's not good enough. So we played with 10 men and he's doing a better performance than what Welcome's done. Because I ain't even heard what you're. Are you selective mute now? Like, what has a cat got your tongue? Please, can you rise to the occasion? Because earlier on today,
all this time. Don't talk about me if I get my cat got my tongue. You've been talking all this time. Talk your thing then.
You can listen. Raise it. Come on, I need you to.
When you ask me a question, then I'll speak.
When's the next Liverpool?
I want to hear the Liverpool voice, man. I want to hear the Liverpool voice.
I got tongue.
What went wrong today? No, Wilkes. No, go on, bro.
Welcome.
A quick one, Wilkes, and once, if with your permission, before you lot give up all your excuses, by the way, can I read out some super chats just to make it fair, make you feel a little bit
welcome.
If you don't mind, Godson says, remember Don said Mudryk was better than Martinelli. I do remember that one. I do remember that one.
I've never once said that. I said I'm not.
Yes, I know. Yes, you have.
I said I'm not swapping Mudryk for Martinelli.
He said he wouldn't swap it.
Would you do it now?
Donny's too smart for that.
I'm still not doing it.
You don't leave the receipts.
I'm still not doing it, bro. Come on, So because of them goals against Palace and in the performance today, all of a sudden he hasn't had a below par season, yeah.
No. In respect, Martinelli has, but if we're talking of overall, Mudryk is arse and cheeks. But anyway,
Martinelli's better than him. That's true. Yeah. But
Aya says, by the way, Aya came with the most goated super chat earlier for George. It was tremendous. He said, "No, man, us Arsenal fans can't be celebrating wins over Liverpool just for bragging rights and post-match smoke. We're not Spurs. We need to be hyping up the resurrection of the title charge." And then Game King says, "As a gooner, I don't get why I'm seeing more memes or gifs about Liverpool and Chelsea. Why are people sleeping on shrugging their shoulders at Chelsea?" Big up Riot, by the way. Big up Riot. It says, "Monster, welcome. You both have been talking wicked all week. Hold that L. But Guna Lee, my bro, saw your AFTV fan cam. Klopp not that good. Come on, bro. Klopp is elite manager."
They set me up though. They set me up because I didn't say that. They set me up. I swear that I actually didn't say that. Don't watch it. They set me up, and I know who it was as well. And you know what? You know what? Like you do with the banter. You know the joke of it. You know the joke of it. You do with the banter. But I actually spoke to a certain somebody behind the scenes for Monts today, yeah, and Monts knows. And I was like, hold on a second. bro, when I saw it, I was like, hold on, why has he put that there? I couldn't even believe what he said. But anyway,
but to be fair, Lee, it's not that wild because you actually have said that Klopp's really not that good. Literally about 15 minutes ago, you said it.
Yeah, but but I didn't even say that in the video. But anyway,
oh my days, Mr. PB said condon. Why would there be uncomfortable conversations? Saliba made a mistake. Same way much with Van Dijk and United in it.
I'm never gonna repeat your name, but do you know why? Go watch the game. Go watch the game back against Adebayor. Yeah. Go watch the game back against Adebayor. Go watch the game back against Watkins. Yeah. Go watch the game back today. What he did, Saliba. When that guy's getting pinned, bro, he don't like it, bro. He does not like it.
Oh,
you like getting pinned.
Condon, you know?
Hey, bro, relax. Man asked me if I like getting pinned. Oh my word. Where is this going? Where is this going?
Oh,
that is fucking Don. That is sticking for life.
Sticking.
You see. Is he an Arsenal fan? You see why it's uncomfortable, man? You see why it's an uncomfortable conversation for him?
Hey, bro, you got me crying pains, you know.
My boy goes Arsenal week in, week out, season ticket holder. He said, bro, there's a reason why attackers don't do that to Gabriel. And it always happens to Saliba. But he said that's a conversation for another day. But hey.
Anyways, all right, yeah. So basically, look, just smash the like button if you've ever done so. Welks, Monts, you know, a guy was going to come.
Look, can I hear from Welcome, please?
We're going to get excuses now, like, because you know what, they both. By the way, big up Welks for his prediction on the Chelsea result, but you both predicted that you're going to score about 4 goals each.
I don't predict scorelines.
He didn't. No, but he said he was going to win.
He didn't. I said he was going to win. Yeah, I don't predict scorelines.
Monts predicted 4 goals. Never mind that.
Yeah. Okay. Let this Maltese head guy.
I think he just knocked his shirt down. It's all falling apart, isn't it, bro?
Not really, actually. I'm actually fine, thank you. To be fair, Arsenal got the dub today. Well done. That's the only happy thing that you have today going on. You got a man that doesn't show up when his team loses, but he's here talking chest. He's the man that polices your celebration when I beat West Ham 5-1. But hey ho, this is Goonie Lee for you, shameless. Of course, he says some shameless remarks. Why should I counteract with that? No, listen, Liverpool's absolutely poor. So I'll give Arsenal their lit backs. Fair enough. But you know what? Because the conversation was, if Arsenal wins, that blows the title wide open. Lee, please rise. Tell your team to win then. Because all this, you can have your day today. But what would it amount to? I don't really care. I could lose this game. That's fine. Bro, I know what my team is, but now he's calling that Curtis Jones shit. Ryan Gravenberch. Listen, when it gets to Anfield, Ryan Gravenberch came on against in the Etihad. He was the one that does the run, passes the ball to Diaz. Diaz got you a draw. Leaves it on for, and it was a draw. But that started with Ryan Gravenberch. So that you're over there, you'll get your 3 points tomorrow if you do. Uncomfortable conversation when it comes to Brentford. But hey ho, let me land. I'll let you man speak. But Goonie Lee, please, you Arsenal fan, you haven't chest up, rightly so. You can do that. Win a title. You talk about my Capital only winning 1 title.
Did I miss something? By that rhetoric, hold on. By that rhetoric,
let me land. I let you speak.
You beat us in the FA Cup, so you need to win it.
Hold it.
Is this personal?
Hold it. I let you man speak.
No, I mean, like, because I've never heard you speak like
just
this.
come in.
No, you beat Liverpool today, just to let you know. That's why he's like this.
Gal came with a fresh trim as well.
I know. Gal's looking
fresh. Hey, Gal's looking fresh. Gal's looking fresh today.
You win today. So obviously that was a Van Dijk and Alisson howler, 100%.
Oh, Van Dijk is doing what your captains do in title races.
We didn't play well, and Arsenal fans are getting excited.
What?
We didn't play well. But Arsenal, you beat a team that didn't really play well, didn't turn up.
We dominated you.
Turn up, but Arsenal fans want to get all giddy because they beat Liverpool.
Great. The first, you know what? To be fair, the first half. Well,
you know, people need to stop doing this. When your team doesn't play well, why don't you look at how the other team played to make you play like that? Yes. No. Lee, don't nod your head like that because when we played well against you, man.
Why is this Don guy just
one at a time?
Please,
I'm just saying. There's a reason why you didn't play well. There's a reason why you didn't play well.
Arsenal in the first half stopped you from playing football, bro. It's as simple as that.
Fair enough. And fair enough. But
so give them their credit. Don't say because you were bad.
Listen.
Let him land. then we can criticize.
I give credit to Drew. I agree with the likes of Declan Rice, Ben White as well, the likes of G Junior. They played really well. But I'm saying to you, this is a Liverpool team that I see from my eyes that did not turn up one bit. Yes, that could contribute for the fact that Arsenal played some good football. I can agree with that because they did play some good football. And I was like, right, fair play to Arsenal. But you're looking at a Liverpool team that, bro, and you guys are questioning me about why did I have Church going before this game? Have you not seen what we've been doing? This is our game. This is our first technically loss of the season. So I can give it a oblige. Was it not?
No, bro, it's your first loss of the season. Don't do that. That's so Liverpool. You lost against Tottenham, bro.
I said it technical. I still count the Tottenham. I've never discounted
what is that like? You technically won the quad.
Don't shout at me, bro. Don't shout at me. Okay, that's okay.
I'm shouting at you, bro. I've got a microphone in front of my mouth.
Two losses this season. Fair enough. And it's Arsenal fans that are getting giddy over the fact they beat a Liverpool team that didn't turn up, which I was very surprised by. In-game management today, where I could praise Klopp for this season, was absolutely poor today. The fact I'm seeing Diaz at right back, you're bugging out. Fair enough. But that's what it is. And you guys will start talking about we're not in the title and stuff like that. And Goody Lee, you talking about me or Klopp winning one Prem, but with your Arteta guy that you're telling me that scored Klopp today has not won nothing compared to Klopp. So don't try in isolation today. In isolation,
that makes it worse.
Lee, let him land.
In isolation, today's game, I can allow you to have all the talk you want, and I'll take it 100%. But don't go by this rhetoric about Szoboszlai being dead and stuff like that. Because when we start talking about how good he was, you want to be the celebrating police guy. Oh, it's not about you beating this so-so team. It's being so-so team. It should be just normal because you're just Liverpool. And I have every right to gas up my team because I still sit top of the table right now. I'm still in all competitions. I beat you to get it through to another round of a competition that you won 4 times, and you guys are the cup holders.
14 times.
What did you just put up there? Was that a 4?
Nevertheless,
14.
And I'm in the Carabao Cup final where I'm going to face this guy, Don, who just got slapped 4-1, and you want to give the almighty. Listen, Don, be quiet because I'll see you at the final when you're going to be crying again and you start talking about, oh, it's posh. Oh, but Mudryk is better than Martinelli. Please leave it out. But fair enough. Goodly and Igal, welcome to the party. You've got your win today.
I'll see what you did there.
We're winning it all, isn't it? And I'm here for it.
All I have to say is, I've never heard my bro with so much vim. Definitely, this is what happens when Liverpool loses, I guess. But I'm just going to simply say, I was not confident going into this game.
Exactly. So you don't have to speak. You don't have to speak. You have no chest for your team. I'm very happy. Had excitement for this team. You guys were shitting bricks as well.
One second.
When we spoke, we're not sure about Liverpool. So don't act like
one second.
People.
I said, don't kill my vibe. Let me enjoy myself.
I'm happy about my team's performance because you said you didn't play bad. Well, we made you not play good. We dominated.
Hey, did you get a trim after the game because you were so happy?
What, bro? I'm so pissed off because I had tickets to go to this game, but I couldn't go last minute because I had to take care of the kid because my wife was in the house. So it was
the
like,
kid. It's now called the kid because he's so pissed off.
No, because I'm not gonna. You guys know my son's name. So
by the way, just a quick disclaimer: if a gal had to choose seeing the birth of his newborn son or child, or in the future, inshallah, or Champions League final, it's choosing Champions League final.
Listen, long story short, I had tickets to this game. I couldn't end up going. And I was like, you know what?
So you got a trim instead.
Let's see what happens, right? Yeah, so I ended up getting a trim. So what happened was, this is what happened. I think Liverpool fans got a little bit of a reality check. Because today we showed them that what happened in the FA Cup was not sustainable. That the way they played against us in the last couple of games, where we've dominated them every time we played them. When you think about it, for the last 2 years, every time we played Liverpool, we've dominated them. It's just they've been able to have clinical finishing and get back into games.
Nah, there's a difference, bro.
Today was a different story.
Difference was, bro, that this time, the difference was today, and this is credit to your manager, the difference was you stopped them from having chances. That's the difference, bro. Because I said this before you joined. Having more possession than Liverpool is not a bragging right, yeah? Because
you know we have more possession this game. Why is it so like?
no,
that's not
this
what
is the
I'm
thing.
talking about.
But
We didn't dominate the game, but we
you
have more
stop them.
possession this
Yeah,
game.
I'm
It's you
talking about
stop
the
them
fact.
from using it.
I'm talking about the fact
You had
outside of the
0.1
goal,
XG, G.
outside of
but-
the calamitous error that we gave up, Liverpool didn't have nothing. They didn't have nothing. They didn't offer nothing for majority of the game. If you look back at that game, you could say you didn't play well, but there's a reason. Klopp got outclassed today by Arteta, and Klopp has done this. Klopp has in the past outclassed Arteta, but today Arteta outclassed him. He made sure anytime he made a change, anytime he made a substitution, anytime he did anything, we still found a solution to stop you guys. Zinchenko at halftime, great decision. To bring on Trossard when Martinelli was starting to waver, great decision. On top of that, Kai Havertz up top when Jesus is injured out of nowhere because of training. That's a conversation for another day. But Kai Havertz gave your defenders problems. Jorginho to start in this game over ESR or anybody else, great decision. Jorginho, man of the match performance. On top of that, we talk about comparisons with Konate and all these other guys. Konate, you guys bigged up Konate after the draw at Anfield. Well, Saliba won man of the match in that game. Yes, he made an error today, but your boy got sent off. Van Dijk, error leading to the goal. Gabriel Magalhaes, yes, he got an own goal, but he was still solid. Once again, my defense showing up. Mons, this is where you're going to have to hold corn because usually you're kind of reserved. Usually you're a realist, but you came into this game saying we're going to hold 4. Hold what? Bro, you held that, bro. You're holding that today. You're holding the L. That's what it is. Because you said we're going to concede 4 goals. We haven't conceded that many goals to anybody out of the top 6 this season. We're undefeated against the teams in the top 6 this season.
Igal, let me tell you how rattled Liverpool fans are. Yeah, this is Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher's. This is his new profile picture on Twitter. His head, it has gone.
Yeah, that's
Liverpool.
Do you know what? Can I just say something about that?
Let me finish. I beg you. I'll be done in 2 more sentences.
I can't believe
I'll be done with 2 more sentences.
No, hold on. Can I just say something? One sec, just on that pitch to go back to it. The one way I'd say on that, yeah, and we just did a pre-record and we mentioned that, yeah. Do you know what that actually shows me, being real, yeah? Is it does show me that the team spirit within the no, bro, you can laugh at that, bro.
Hey,
the fact, okay, bro, don't, that's fine, bro. Here's the difference, Monts. You can laugh at that, but guess what, bro? Your manager, your amazing manager, when he leaves, he has never retained a fucking trophy. One season tired. Guess what? Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you. I'm talking. So let me tell you why, Max. Do you want me to tell you or not? So the reason why is because I've seen there's a documentary on City and how it's all about the team spirit across the place. Now, bro, you can laugh at that. It is funny. I'm not going to lie, but it does show there's good shit going on at Arsenal. It is a thing, bro.
I just wanted to finish up with this. I'm not going to spend my whole. I need to say one thing and then I'm done.
They don't want you to speak. They don't want you to speak.
Well, let me say one thing and I'm done. I know you guys want to do the whole Liverpool back and forth thing, but today's not about Liverpool anymore. Now that we've won the game,
they hear it once. It's not about Liverpool today.
It's now. I'm just going to take it back to the Arsenal side.
I don't want it to cook me. I haven't even said anything on the stream.
You guys can cook them as much as you want, but I'm just going to relate this back to what we really happens. You guys had all the momentum. The momentum is now swinging. Because you've actually lost the game. Now we're going to see how you guys have to recover. That's what for the Liverpool
side. Burnley at home is not that hard, to be fair.
Yeah, Burnley at home.
The Arsenal side,
smoke, I'm not going to lie.
For the Arsenal side of things, we now have
West Ham away.
We have an easy run. For the next
West Ham away. West Ham away is an easy run. Bro, they beat you at your gaff.
They beat you at your ground.
I don't care what anybody says. We should be going to West Ham away and winning.
Anyway, let's move on past that.
Bro, the arrogance is coming back. I love to see
it. The confidence you gain from going and smashing Liverpool the way we did today is what you need to go on.
I agree with you.
From a Van Dijk mistake, you're saying you
listen, hold on.
Bro, that is the definition of a smashing. We beat you 3-1, and you guys didn't even get the ball didn't even come from anything.
Igal, can I just say
Lee, what is the definition of a smashing to you?
No, that's not what.
A glass on the floor.
I mean, West Ham today by Man United.
Igal, can I just say one thing, bro? Listen, all I'm saying is for you to go. We're now on your next game. is West Ham away, right? Probably before you played West Ham at home, you said it's an easy run, right? And you lost. So just be a bit self-aware that you're saying it's an easy run when you're playing a team
off the back of a draw.
Today,
just be careful with that. You're getting carried away.
Today proves exactly why I'm so annoyed with Liverpool fans, because they were talking like we were some small fry. I don't think. Listen, if you want to talk about,
you blame us, Lee. If you was in the same position like Arsenal fans are, you would have done the same thing 10 times more. And you're telling us why we had chest. Allow it, Lee. Look at the context of the game. You would have done the same thing. And now you're talking like as if, oh, there's so much chest because of Arsenal.
Welcome.
Arsenal won today. Get happy. That's it.
Stuck in your throat.
Welcome. Let me just tell you straight up. Yeah,
this guy's getting excited.
I had to learn a harsh reality on the big six months, and I said before the Tottenham game that we were going to smash them. I said before the Chelsea game, because if you do combined 11s and all these things, that we were going to beat them, and we didn't. You guys will come in with chest thinking that we are some small fry. When I was trying to say, I didn't say nothing. I didn't go no streams, nothing all week. You got Monts yourself. You got fooled. Your mind got tomfooleried into thinking that he was going to 4-2. You know, and for me.
He told me the score was going to be. Oh wait, he wasn't there. Oh, man.
No. Hold on. Listen, I didn't. Hold on. That's besides the point.
Man.
Hold on. That's besides the point. This week I didn't.
Why wasn't you there, man?
Because I've got 4 properties and a business that I run, and I've got a job. Like I got a life, bro. That's the reason why I wasn't on the stream.
Oh, because we don't have lives too. Oh, sorry. Because Goonie Lee has.
I've given you an answer. You asked me a question. If you don't know the answer,
property Mogu, yeah. Property Mogu, yeah.
If you don't want to know the answer, if you don't want to know the answer, don't answer the question. I gave you an answer. Like I was busy. Like what do you want me to do? Like that's the fact of the matter. But when it comes down to it,
last time when you lost the FA Cup as well. You was busy, right?
You want to get Lee, you got a week in advance. That's what you got.
I was there. But listen, for me, look, like I'm just saying straight up, yeah. I just was more looking at everybody online, and I was just very shocked with all the, the downplaying of Arsenal and proper. And what I've been saying about Liverpool, it came to fruition today, because your players are overpaid and overhyped. They are not as good as the position that they are. And you guys have been putting up your 4 fingers like you got a bucket pussy that you're trying to finger. And really and truly, you man ain't good enough. You ain't good enough to get a quad. You ain't gonna do the quad. I don't want to hear it.
I've got Daps talking about pinning, man. You saying what you just said about.
Whoa. I never said nothing about pinning, man. You were speaking about pinning, man, and I said, do you like being pinned?
You ain't gonna win this one. And for me, listen, you know what? Because you know what? I'm not even gonna be shameless. I'm not even gonna be shameless because someone actually reminded me. I haven't actually answered the question. I don't think Arsenal are going to win the league. I think Man City will win it. That is my God's honest
truth. So you've changed your mind now?
Yeah, no. But I changed my mind ages ago, and the reason why I think it because I
also 3-1's the best win for you for this season. So we won't win the league, but beating us at 3-1 is the biggest thing you have.
No, it is not. My point is that you man had to. But this is what I'm trying to say to you.
You can have this one.
My point is to you, welcome, is that you have been humbled, and it was beautiful to do it because of that. Now, by your premise, if you're saying that, oh, Arsenal, we got knocked out of the FA Cup, what are you gonna do with it? So I'm hoping that you go forward and win all. If you win everything and anything, good. You do what you need to do, but you're gonna take your lashings from today because you were talking with your chest out so far, like you literally had double D's, when really and truly, you're literally your chest is inverted. Your chest probably looks like, I don't even know, like my phone case. That's your chest, really and truly. But really, like, you've done a couple of press ups and then you feel like you're inflated. Like, you just need to calm down. You've been shown a certain level today, and you ain't the team that you think you are. And I had to be humbled. Because Daps knows I was saying that Man City ain't going to be the team that they are. I said that Arsenal are going to come out and do all of these things. I believed in Jesus, but I don't believe in certain players. I don't think they're good enough. But it was nice to see Arsenal come out and show a certain kind of way of playing. It was nice to see, for me, the manager, on a personal point, if we're talking football, that he changed his bloody tactics for the first time in ages. It was nice to see that certain players like Rice, who's been getting a lot of stick from rival fans, when we as Arsenal fans have been in awe of him all season, one bad game, and I've got him down there calling him Basmati rice. When we really and truly know the levels that he's with. I'm seeing the last time he played you at the Anfield, Endo pocketed. Come on, let's not do that. And that's why I'm getting on to Liverpool so much, is because you man have been talking stick talk for a minute. And it is nice to see that you lot have been humbled, and that's all it is. So I've been doing a lot of bantering. I've been doing a lot of silly stuff, but when it comes down to it, I'm talking about today. It's just nice to see that you lot have been humbled. That's all it is.
Lee, you know what? Like, I got love for you in it, but when you talk about chest and you do hide and seek, it's a bit mad. But yeah, let me
listen. Chats. I don't mind. I don't mind.
I got to call it out. It's just fair. It's fair, innit? You know.
Question: Did he agree to this show?
No, hold on. Let's.
Did he agree to this result before
by the way,
show?
Can we do the super chat?
Yeah, let me.
Did he agree to this before the show?
I asked him a week ago, bro.
So you can't call him ducking if you agreed to this before.
No, not this one, but we're talking about when you lot have lost and he hasn't shown up.
I got your back, bro.
You know you're gonna get kicked off, man, as well.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Daps, you had a lot to say.
Yeah, let me say Daps, because you're a bit dyslexic. Daps, you had a lot about to say about. I know you're not.
I'm a bit blind.
That's the one. Same thing. About mentality when Liverpool did their smash and grab in the cup. Arsenal don't have what it takes. What you saying now?
Sorry, what did I say about Liverpool?
So you had a lot to say about mentality when Liverpool did their smash and grab in the cup. But he said, and you said that Arsenal don't have what it takes. He said, what are you saying now?
Okay, so what I have seen today, is exactly what I fucking wanted to see, right? I have said that second half performance, I'm rating Arsenal's mentality, right? That second half performance to come out. But if you're asking me a question, because of this, do I think, let me be fucking clear. Arsenal are still finishing third. Yeah, that's why this result cracks me up. Because Arsenal, you silly fuckers, you've done us a favour. Thank you. Yeah, Arteta is doing work. He's agent Arteta for Daddy Pep. Yeah, he's gone and fucking taken. Because look, I know I've got to go Anfield. I know Liverpool had 2 points over us once we win our game in hand. And yes, I did say once we win our game in hand, right? But Arsenal, I'm still not here going, oh shit, I'm worried about Arsenal. I wanted Arsenal to win today because Arsenal are not winning any trophies this season. Yeah. Like, I needed them to take points off of Liverpool because Liverpool had an advantage over us. And Arsenal, thank you. You've gone and taken the points off of us. I still, Arsenal have to come to the Etihad. Any Arsenal fan, if you are watching this, you can type as hard as you want and you can lie to yourself. Egal, Lee, I'm speaking to you and any other Arsenal content creators. You know, when you come to the Etihad, business end of the season, your midfield is not doing that to fucking Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, John Stones and whoever else we have. It ain't fucking happening. You are not taking any points. So thank you, Arsenal. You've helped us out. But you're still finishing third. That's the truth. And if I'm wrong, egg on my face. Here's a receipt. But my mentality, I don't all of a sudden think Arsenal have got what it takes to fucking win the league. I don't.
Well, and listen, I don't disagree with that. But today we just put ourselves back put our name back in the hat because that's what we had to do. We couldn't have spent all the money that we needed.
And for him to say that, I get your point. I get your point, Daps. You have 2 wins. You have 2 games in hand. Of course, it benefits you massively for us to take the points off them, and you wanted this result.
Yeah.
But to disregard us,
I did last. I am though.
To disregard us, still, we have to prove it to you.
You do,
and we're going to show it on the pitch. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, listen, bro. I know what happened. You haven't picked up fucking points since. Guess what?
Arteta has played Klopp this season twice and Pep this season twice and hasn't lost.
Okay, amazing, bro. Amazing. If we want to do stats, Manchester City since 2017 on average drop 11 points in the last 19 games. Bro, you have not won. You haven't picked up points at the Etihad since 2015, yeah? You're talking hold on. You're talking about playing a Pep in the Charity Shield. Now, go and look at the number of leagues we've won. Go and look at the number. Hold on, bro. Go and look at the number of leagues we've won. Go and look at the number of Charity Shields we've won, bro. We never perform in the Charity Shield. Secondly, yes, at the Emirates this season you beat us, but that's not business. Okay, you outclassed, bro. Really, it was a very equal game. But again, if that's smash and this is outclassed, cool. However, bro, you know, business end of the season, fucking March or April at the Etihad, you know, Igal, if you have chess, tell me, are you going to
And
get any points at the Etihad?
And you know, this result is the kind of result that can push on a team and give them the belief that they can
have the belief, but you ain't
bang
winning
with the
shit.
big boys. That's what it is.
I just remembered. I think you lot won a community shield against us. I think it was Hazard's debut season, bro.
Who us?
All I'm saying
is,
I think you lot wearing that maroon kit, brother.
That's to disregard us and to say that we're finishing third no matter what is basically saying that you don't believe this team is going to be able to do anything.
I can't lie, Gal.
I don't think this Liverpool team is that much better than us.
Second or third, it don't matter. You ain't won the league. Mr. BP.
Bro, I think we can still win it.
Yeah, no, you can believe it. You can believe. We all believers. We all thought the two fairies were one.
Dare to dream, innit? Dare to dream.
I'm not gonna lie. Thought Gabriel was our best defender.
By the way, they beat you every year. So why are you talking about comparing us to Tottenham?
We beat him last week, bro.
Respect me, please.
In the FA Cup.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
But love United.
Again, is that a trophy? You've literally celebrated that Tottenham beat City. Dare to dream, bro. Dare to dream.
No, I merely said you're saying dare to dream, but they're the team that beats you every year.
Yeah, and they win fuck all. So dare to dream.
Gal, stop responding, please. Love United. Hate up says take a shot every time Dap somehow brings City up because it's relevant.
Yeah, because I'm a City fan.
Why are you hiding now, Goonally? You were MIA for 2 weeks after the FA Cup game, but can't wait to get in front of the camera now. I think we addressed that as well through the Liverpool cap. The guy who gets bullied all his life and finally lets it out. Talk about you, folks.
That laugh, Cass, is menacing.
Yeah, that laugh was a menacing laugh there, you know.
Hey, I know all about it since primary school. Coran says Arteta played this game like last game of the world.
Yo.
Aya says, to be fair, Goonally, you need to shout when we lose as well. And
brother, do you pay my bills? I don't need to do shit, bro. What are you talking about?
And then James Bradford said, Gal said outclassed when he scored on a lucky deflection in an even game. He's talking about the City Arsenal game. But look, moving on from that little part, Mons can give his piece on Liverpool quick, but we need to talk about damn Chelsea before Greasy leaves. I can't lie, yeah. His food's getting cold. Mons is getting bored.
Listen, yeah, I got
Come on, speak about Liverpool, then we can cheer you up with some Chelsea talk.
I forgot. Bro, I had so many things I wanted to say.
To be fair, I don't feel like we want to hear anything. You lost. Hold your L. You ain't got to speak. I'm the captain now. Igal's the captain. We're the captains here. You ain't got to speak. Hold your L. Stick that where the sun don't shine because you were talking a whole bunch of smack all week. Don't care about the league. You don't need to mention anything about me. Roms is in the chat as well, chatting his shit. When all the while, I knew that we was going to win today. And listen, it is what it is. I see all of these man that were talking all of this smack. Curtis Jones, you need to hold it as well because you were talking a whole bunch of shit as well about Liverpool and how you ain't gonna do this. This ain't gonna happen. You go into the pitch, you're all warriors, and you man lost your heads. You got Jamie Carragher, his head's gone now. All of a sudden, we can't celebrate a win. We're taking pictures when you man were holding hands like it was kumbaya, merry-go-rounds when you were playing against West Brom. Your manager ran on a pitch and hugged his goalkeeper when you scored against Everton in the last couple of minutes. So listen, hold your L. That's all it is. Let's just move on. We've got bigger fish to fry because Chelsea are here. That is literally the bigger fish to fry. Fish to fry that Chelsea are here.
Once 1 minute, you said 4-2. You got a lot to say about Arsenal. 1 minute, go because we need to talk about Chelsea. Because I swear now, 4-1 Wolves at home is not getting excused, and Don's food is not getting any warmer.
Don's got
4-1. Yeah, right. It was
4-2. First of all, Don has a microwave, but we live in 2024. He'll be fine. Second of all, I don't know whether I'm speaking to Igal and Goonally or both of Robbie Lau's kneecaps. I don't know who I'm speaking to at the moment, at this moment in time, because I've heard a whole lot of BS that doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, Liverpool have lost now 2 games in 35 Premier League games and have outperformed we have succeeded any expectation for most fans, general and our own fans. So for now to say that all of a sudden McAllister's shit, Szoboszlai shit, and all these guys are shit. Again, last time I checked, Robbie Lau's kneecaps did not have a mouth. So can I please carry on?
He is shit though. I'm gonna tell you, he is shit. I can tell you for sure. I'm gonna keep letting you know. Anytime you bring them up, I'm gonna let you know straight away. They're shit.
Can I finish what I'm saying, please?
He is shit.
Please, can I finish what I'm saying? So all of a sudden now, to call a number of these players shit, and I knew this was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Curtis Jones has had a very good season, and he does deserve an England call up. Szoboszlai hot and cold, but we missed him today. We missed his P&P in the midfield today, and I think that allowed Jorginho to have the man of the match performance that he did. So regardless of whether you think someone's shit, I'm talking about my thoughts and my thoughts only. I'm not talking about Welcome's thoughts. I'm not talking about Rom's thoughts. These are my thoughts, yeah? Arsenal were magnificent today. Jorginho was magnificent today. And we were beaten and we weren't good enough. And I'm the first person to usually say, it wasn't the fact that Liverpool was shit. It was the fact that Arsenal were very good. Just like the Chelsea game. Because when we battered Chelsea, a lot of people were saying, yeah, but look where Chelsea are on the table. They're shit. I was like, well, we still have to make them look as bad as they are. We still have to apply the pressure to force the mistakes that they made, like what Arsenal did today. Liverpool, for me, we made mistakes, but the mistakes were forced. Arsenal forced the mistakes onto Liverpool. Apart from maybe the long ball. The Alisson Van Dijk mistake, that's just, again, that is Gerrard slip territory, whether you like it or
Liverpool
not. That's why I didn't bite. When Dap said that, that's why I didn't bite back. I didn't bite back when Dap said that because
you get it. It's true, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's not as pivotal because it's not as late on in the season and there's still 15 games left. So technically it's still in City's hands and Liverpool's hands because if City win the rest of their games, they win the league. If Liverpool win the rest of their games, they win the league. So in terms of the hindsight of the league, it's still there to be won. There's still things to fight for. But in terms of this whole, Liverpool was shit in this, that, and the third, and I knew this was going to happen. Listen, you were the better team today. But when it comes to the bigger picture, let's not get too carried away.
Nobody cares about the bigger picture. We're talking about today. We're talking about today. No, don't talk about the bigger picture.
I let you speak.
Don't talk about the bigger picture unless you're going to say you're going to win all trophies. Are you going to win all 4 trophies?
That's uncomfortable the way Arsenal speak about Tottenham. That is a bit uncomfortable, though, Lee.
Lee, I hope you're going to join Lawless next weekend. Thank you. But yeah.
Anyways, thank you. So Lee, now that you're done interrupting me again, now I understand that you don't really care about the bigger picture because again, if we're talking about the bigger picture, you haven't seen one of those since I was 4 years old.
No, focus on today's game. That's all I want you to do.
I understand.
I want you to focus on today's game.
And if we're talking about,
I want you to focus on today's game. Today's game is what you need to focus on. You don't need to do the bigger picture because the bigger picture is you're 2 points ahead of us when you could have gone 8 points ahead of us. That's what you need to focus on. Focus on the fact that you lost the game. Talk about your players. Talk about your manager. That's what you need to focus on. Don't start talking about the bigger picture because the smoke that you were talking was on today's game. It wasn't about the league. It wasn't about anything else. So if you want to say the bigger picture, your sentence should be, and I can help you out. You're going to win all 4 trophies.
As I said,
that's your bigger picture. If that's your bigger picture, that's it.
Guys, I'm sorry about but
that's the bigger picture.
He's doing the Joker Benito with words again. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get back to what I was saying.
Hey.
So talking about the bigger picture and the bigger fish to fry that Arsenal have, I haven't seen them accomplish any of that. They're going to talk about today, and this is a very big win for them, and it has put them back in the conversation for the Premier League. And big ups to them, understandably so. What I don't like is the reasoning and the excuses. Performances weren't good today, but I'm not going to blow this loss out of proportion. I'm on Alisson and I'm on Van Dijk. Trust me, I'm on them. But with what they've done this season for Liverpool and the performances they've put in, I'm not gonna say, oh, these men are done out. This Liverpool team are full of false prophets. If we were full of false prophets, the league don't lie, and we deserve to be where we are. Man City deserve to be where they are, and if they win their 2 games in hand, they will be top by a point, and it's all to fight for. You know what I'm saying? They have to come to Anfield, and a lot of people still have to play themselves, play each other themselves. And especially with Arsenal having the Champions League and with Manchester City having the Champions League. Also, remember, one of these teams haven't won the Champions League since Jesus was born, died, resurrected, word to cow, Old Testament, New Testament. They ain't won it yet. So they're going to put a lot of their eggs in that basket as well. I'm going to look at the bigger picture, and hopefully we can bounce back. We have Burnley at home next week.
How many pictures are you looking at, my guy? You might just start art gallery.
Again, don't worry about what pictures I'm looking at. Worry about the picture you need to take. Oh, how about worry about Odegaard's pictures? Because
you and your team went on a you and your team are going on
Let me land. Let me land.
Going on a world tour. You and your team are going on a world tour.
We need to move on to talk about Chelsea. Let me land.
For 5 minutes.
You keep,
brother. You could have gone to Malaysia back and forth by now. The way you're talking.
Hey, brother. Hey, Lee. Please.
Just say you lost the game and that you're going to win all 4 trophies. You don't even.
I don't have to say anything. I don't have to say anything to you. I don't have to say anything to you because when we smoked you, you weren't there. When you lost 2 games in a row, you lost to Fulham, you weren't there. You lost to West Ham, you weren't there. You lost to us, you weren't there. You went 5 games without winning, and you were watching HBO. You're watching HBO.
Are you winning all 4 trophies?
All right, cool. I must please wrap up on what I really need to hear what Greasy has to say this time around, because he's not escaping this. He's not escaping this, and he's not escaping his food.
Bro, don't tell me about escaping. I was backstage. I was backstage for about half an hour waiting, you know, for these.
Yo, Months. Yesterday you told me this game is a must win. Now all of a sudden it's not important.
Interrupt me. What you're not going to do is interrupt me, because when it was my turn to speak, you hopped in the stream and decided to cut the queue. Thank you very much.
Catch you on next one.
As I said, Lee, sit the fuck up and listen to what I'm saying as well now, okay? So when it comes to all this ducking BS, less of that. Less of that. Please. As I was saying, I need to see you, man, not police. Like, don't say, Liverpool are policing victories and we Arsenal, we can't celebrate this win. The fuck? Yeah, we can't celebrate this win and whatnot. Bro, you're the first one to police me and welcome every time we win a game. Every time we win a game, you're the first one to police it. But when you win a game, your guys, they're taking pictures with a 1,000-pound lens to the crowd. Man's taking pictures of the fucking crowd after winning a game that hasn't even put you top, when City are still there as well. Because I swear to God, if you don't win this Premier League, you know that Odegaard picture, oh my God, whether I win the league or whether City win the league, that Odegaard picture's coming back. It is coming back. I promise you, I'm the worst person you want to get you want to see when it comes to getting the. Let me see the picture. Show the picture. Let me see it. Yeah, that one there. That there. To be taking pictures of the crowd after winning one big game. You talk about winning your big games undefeated against the big six. You went 5 games without a win. You lost to West Ham and Fulham.
Are you done now? You done now? I big up. Hey, Greasy, you got slapped 4-1. We need
4-2, man. 4-2. Get it right, man.
It's very important to get those minor details in it.
Yeah, so man. 4-1's worse than that 4-2.
Once did get a correct score today. It was just for the wrong game. You got absolutely annihilated by Wolves and Cunha, who's not even clinical. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly.
Look, whatever you want to. I didn't watch the game. Yeah. I only watched some highlights, to be fair. Yeah. And I had to quickly watch them before. You told me what it was, because Monster's telling me that Caicedo, is moving like, I don't know, a £30 million player, basically. What
you already know these Liverpool boys have an agenda on Moises, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, my man was out here making streams at 1 a.m, waking me up for me to wake up from my sleep at 2 a.m. to jump on because he thought he hijacked the deal. Ever since then, bro, he's always gonna have slander for him. Do you get it? Caicedo wasn't great today, but end of the day, this manager was even worse today. Even worse. Yeah. First of all, when I saw that lineup, bro, I didn't have an issue with it. The only 2 players I had issues with was Gallagher and Sterling. Yeah, because Gallagher got subbed off last game against Liverpool.
2 forward players.
Gallagher,
2 forward players. He played to do with those 4 goals you conceded.
Bro, I'll get into that. Yeah, but I'm talking about how we can actually play better as a team and score more goals. That's the main focus I'm focusing on. How can we
definitely be conceding for?
Yeah, we should stop conceding. But I've got to think about how we can create better and play better as a team, right? To ultimately win the game, right? Yeah, to win the game, yeah. Whatever you want to say, Daps, yeah. But hear this though. This manager, he takes off Gallagher last game, right, at halftime, when everyone could see that we were getting battered by Liverpool. Man made 3 subs at halftime. I've never seen that guy do that. Yeah. When a manager makes 3 subs, multiple subs like that quickly, you know he messed up. He decides to bring Gallagher back into the lineup instead of starting Carney there, or starting Palmer there, or even starting Nkunku there. He starts Gallagher, who's the worst out of the 4, right? Sterling doesn't deserve to be starting right now, but Sterling, the only thing I can say for him is he's very hit and miss. One game he can turn up, another game he doesn't decide to turn up. So today we could have got a Sterling that decided to turn up today on the left-hand side. Ben Chilwell, shocking again. You know what I mean? For me, I think we should sell this guy. It's time for him to move on. He's not technical enough to play how we need him to play in the build-up. But right now we've got no other options, and I'm not going to play Levi Cole with it. I don't even know if Levi's fit. That's how hot my head is. I didn't even check to see if the guy's fit at the moment, right? But ultimately, Cass, in that first half, bro, we weren't creating nothing. We weren't creating nothing. It was a whole lot of what you've seen this season in terms of side to side, slow football. Gallagher's getting the ball in between the lines. He's going backwards. The only person I was trying to create really in that first half was Cole Palmer, but he's playing off the right.
Neither of your two eights.
Bro, Enzo. You had Enzo.
If Moises,
Enzo created a good chance for Nkunku in the first half, yeah. And that came from him picking up the ball from deep where he should be, next to Caicedo. Other than that, Caicedo got left on that island. I call it an island now. Do you get it? Poch's island. He got left on Poch's island all by himself again, right? What did I tell you the other day once? Caicedo is not a lone six. I will keep banging on about this. As much as people want to slander Caicedo today, the guy is not a lone six. So, and Poch again decided to go over 4-3-3 and play him there by himself.
So can I ask you a question quick? Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, Daps, yeah. Wait, I'll let you come in a sec, yeah. For the goal that they scored, it was poor. Caicedo was very poor in possession for that goal that we conceded, yeah. Number one, Chilwell is very silly for even giving him the ball when there's about 3 players around him. And number two, when Caicedo picked up the ball, you can see him looking around and there's no one around him, bro. Because Enzo's over there, Palmer's over there, Gallagher is further away from him. So he ended up losing the ball and they scored from it, right? Which was poor. But again, if you look at how this manager is setting us up, it is not good enough. It is not good enough. Second half, he's being really reactionary with the subs that he brought on. He brought on Mudryk to save him. This guy's just, it's unbelievable. Because for me, what I've been saying,
can't save himself,
bro. Mudryk saved him against Newcastle in the cup game. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, how I look at it right now, Daps, yeah, I was on strike too, and bare people getting on to me like, why are you not saying Poch out yet? And I said the only reason why I'm a little bit lenient is because of the amount of injuries that we've had today, bro.
Right?
The guy had one of
hold on. Can I jump in here?
The guy had one of his key players that has been missing this season, who for me is the best finisher at the club, yeah, Nkunku, right? Nkunku was basically a hologram all game, bro, all game.
Oh.
Palmer, Nkunku, Caicedo, Enzo,
so all the players that are coming back that are going to change Chelsea, it's not working. Now, let me. This is where I want to ask you something, because
you know what I'm saying.
Are you thinking when Lavia comes in, yeah, that Lavia's going to come in?
Oh, yeah, that's
63 million Lavia is going to come in, and he's going to unleash your 250 million eights. Yeah, is that what you're thinking?
What I'm thinking right now is that we can play a double pivot of Enzo and Caicedo.
Right. So can I ask you a question?
Caicedo is not Lavia. Bro, he cannot play as a low six.
But can I ask you a question? And I think you're going to lie, right? I'll be honest with you. I think you're going to lie. But Lavia last season at Manchester City, not last season, season before. So his last season at Man City, he had quite a long injury, right? Last season at Southampton, he was injured quite a lot. Now, secondly, I believe you watch more football than me. I predominantly watch Manchester City, and often, so I think you watch more football than me because you seem very knowledgeable about, the players you sign from different leagues and whatever else. Lavia has had one season at Southampton Football Club, right? One season at Southampton Football Club, which was also hit with injuries, yeah? Southampton aren't a regularly televised team, yeah? I reckon they were probably on TV about 8 times last season, right? So how many times have you watched Lavia to think that Lavia is the answer? How many times have you honestly watched him?
Where did that? First of all, yeah, I've watched Lavia enough against all of our
How
teams.
Many times? How many times?
Last season I watched him over 10 times.
Yeah.
Over 10 times.
Man, so you're just watching Southampton just for.
I mean,
you do watch more football.
We've all got, what we've got in it. I'm not going to bear it out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you choose to watch Southampton games sometimes
because I like Lavia.
Just Lavia before you signed him.
Yeah, I do like Lavia, and I watched a lot of Brighton last season as well. I like the player, and I knew that was going to be in for him. So I was like, let me see what he's actually like. And Lavia is a lone six. He can play as a lone six, right? Okay. He bossed us last season at the Bridge, and when we played them away. He bossed United at Old Trafford in that position. He bossed Arsenal at the Emirates. When he came off, they actually scored 2 goals in that game. Lavia is a better 6 than Caicedo.
And so you do think when Lavia comes in,
I don't understand. But I don't understand why we're even talking about Lavia, because I never said that Lavia is the reason why not having Lavia.
No, the reason
why Poch has more than enough right now to be winning games, bro.
The reason why we're talking on Lavia is because there's this thing with Chelsea that doesn't seem to ever happen with any other club, right?
What's that?
Every club for Chelsea to be good, the weather must be perfect, right? The temperature in the air must be perfect.
No one's saying that.
And it's
where are you going with this? I don't understand where you're going with this.
I know what you're going to say.
I'm telling you right now that our manager had more than enough to win today. You're here telling me about Lavia.
You cut in there. What's going on here is that for ages you were telling me when this person comes back, they come back, you're still shit. Then it's when this person.
I never said that. I never.
Okay, so the reason why I brought it, it's not a lie, and Nkunku was going to be the answer. Well,
it is a lie.
Today you told me he's a hologram.
Cass,
I don't know. Is
Cass,
the answer or hologram?
How often have I come on here and said, besides our injuries, we've still got enough to be playing better and winning these games?
But
so you can't try flip it now. It's all documented, bro.
I'll
tell you that word again. It's all documented.
Done. Right. The Nkunku one is documented. You said when he comes back, but you asked me why I brought up Lavia.
I said we can still win without him.
You asked me why I brought up Lavia. I brought up Lavia because we are all in something called a Never a Foul WhatsApp group. And in that group, you have spoke about when Lavia comes back, how Caicedo's going to be able to go forward and do this and that and be creative. So that's why I brought up Lavia, because I sat there and thought, hold on. By the way, I'm a fan of Lavia, but I don't know enough about him to think that he's going to fucking be the answer at Chelsea. Now, let me be truthful about Chelsea, and I think you'll agree with me about this one. But this is to everyone about Chelsea. Let's be real. We look at Chelsea, and a great example is Chelsea's defense under Jose Mourinho. We could all sit here, right, and we can list amazing goalkeepers at Chelsea Football Club, right? We could all sit over the periods where you've won so much. We could sit here and we could list amazing defenders, amazing midfielders, amazing forwards over the last 20 years that you have had. I'll go one step further. We could sit here and list amazing fucking managers that you have had while you've had these players, right? Bro, the fact is, everything at Chelsea Football Club, from managers to board to players, you have a few good eggs. Bro, is shit. The quality, you spent 1.2 billion, and apart from a few good eggs, you've got fucking potential, right? That is it. And to be real, Lavia's potential, bro. He's potential.
I can't even lie to you. I don't know what you're smoking in that vape here, but I know what you're smoking in that vape. You need to put it down.
No, hold on, Don. So you're saying you're doing.
I don't know why you're even talking to me about Lavia. I don't even know what's going on here.
Don, okay, so let's address everything else I said. Right, what I said is I compared your amazing era and all the players you've had, then the players you have now. I compared your managers then to the managers you have now. So let's just do this together. Pochettino, Ancelotti. Pochettino, Jose Mourinho. Now, you agree with me on that one, right? That Pochettino, quite simply, is not fucking good enough for Chelsea, yeah? But then we have to be fair that if we're going to do that on the manager, go through your fucking players, yeah? And do from defenders to midfielders to forwards. And let me just throw a couple of fucking names in there. John Terry, right? Makelele, Ballack, Drogba. We could sit here, bro, I know the ballers you have had and the levels of them. And are you going to start trying to tell me that apart from, I'm not knocking, let's put Caicedo and Enzo out of this, yeah? Apart from that, are you really going to tell me this fucking bag of 1.2 billion potential is remotely close to the ballers you have had in the past, bro? So it's not just on Pod. Your players are not good enough.
See, you're trying to, you know, it is. I can see what you're doing, Daps. I can see what you're doing because everyone here knows that we've got the youngest team in the Prem, and that's a loaded question, bro. That's a loaded question. But away from that, as much as you want to crash it on the players, this manager is not setting them up correctly.
So it's not the
and
players,
you keep ignoring it. You keep hold on. If the manager, hold on. You've literally just said, hold on. Because I hardly even got to say much about my team before he jumped in and started talking to me about Lavia, a guy that I've barely even seen this season. I don't know why he's been even mentioned in this conversation. Right? Last season. Hold on, Lee. Yeah, hold on. Last season, yeah. What I kept banging on about Aston Villa is the fact that they have a good squad. Right, and they were near relegation, wherever they was last season. They were 18th or something like that when Gerrard got sacked. Right, look where Emery's got the same players, pretty much. Right, the same players. But what it is that he's come in there and has given them a clear philosophy, gives them clear instructions. I was at the game last season, by the way, when Graham Potter got sacked that last game. I was watching Emery on the side, bro, constantly giving these man instructions, shouting. He was up and down the whole game, bro. That's what a good coach does. And with those exact same players that Gerrard had lingering near the bottom of the table, he now has them in title challenging positions. Do you get what I'm saying? So for the whole team to be
good enough, it's just on the manager.
No. I'm not putting all the hold on, Lee, because that's not going to do this. A lot of people like to crash it on these players. A lot of people like to crash it on these players, but I'm literally telling you what I watch week in, week out, from this manager's in-game management to how he's setting us up.
I agree with you on that, bro.
The positions where he's playing his players. I said that. And the point of the matter is, you've literally just said these lot are inexperienced young players. So why is this manager making it very hard for them? I would come out here and defend. I would come out here. Hold on, Lee, bro. Hold on. I would come out here and defend this guy, yeah. If he was putting out,
I'm not trying to defend Poch, bro. No, I told you that the managers you're used to having are levels, and he's not. But you don't want to put anything on the players. It's just all on the manager.
End of the day, you're ignoring how important it is to have a competent manager.
No, I'm not.
Our manager is incompetent.
I'm saying everything that you're shit
because you're crushing it. You're crushing it on the players when they're not being used correctly. When they're not being used correctly, bro. That's what you're doing. You're starting to talk to me about Lavia and why you play for Man City. Go on, you try to land a better point.
Hear me out. Look, for me, like I don't really care about all of these things you two are talking about necessarily. I do think they're both important things, but for me, that's gonna go around the houses. But you do have to give a bit more, emphasis on some of these players because they cost a lot of money, and no matter what, you expect a certain level that they are not producing. Now, you look at Thiago Silva, made mistakes throughout the season. You look at Sterling, not been good enough. You talk about when Cole Palmer's played well, but when he doesn't play well, you need to give him that same sort of like victory, that same sort of vim, the same way the other way, basically, in terms of like how poor he's been at times.
Palmer wasn't poor today, though.
No. I'm not talking about today. I'm not talking about today. I'm just talking in general. My only thing I'm going to ask you is, like, you spent £1 billion. Okay, you sold quite a few of those players with £1 billion. So let's say in the summer you spent
within that billion. Some of them we're not even seeing.
Okay, fine. Wait. Okay, fine. Listen. I'm hearing you. Let's say you spent £500 million or in the summer, right? Or how much you spent in the summer. We now said, all right, with that money, you don't even have to win the league, even though you should have really. Your expectations should be to win the league with the amount of money you spent. We're not even saying you need to finish top 4. We're not even now saying you don't even have to finish in Europe 7th. But can you not? Do you have to lose in such a way, like against these teams, that it's just embarrassing? Like, can you not put up a bit of a better fight? And you can't all put that on the manager, because when it goes well, these are the same players and the same manager that you're giving a positive note to. Some of these players need to step up. Enzo, hasn't been good enough. He has not been good. It's just facts. No matter how you want to skin the cat, he hasn't been good enough. Caicedo hasn't been good enough. Okay, fine. You're saying that he's not being put in a position, and I'm going to back you because
Caicedo's been good for weeks. He's been good for weeks. He's not watching our games.
I'm backing
150 million good.
Because that's my point. What I'm saying is, you see, when people say, "Oh, Havertz," you say Havertz, he looks good for his level, but he's not good for the 70 million that we spent. You're doing the same thing for Caicedo. He hasn't been good enough at all, but he's been good for.
No. Caicedo's been good. You're not gonna gaslight what I've been watching the past few weeks. He's been the Caicedo I saw at Brighton, bro, and he's doing a one-man job pretty much. The past few weeks is the Caicedo I was seeing at Brighton. You can laugh as much as you want. You can laugh as much as you want. You can laugh as much as you want. Cass ain't laughing with you because he agrees. Cass ain't laughing with you because he agrees. Cass ain't laughing with you because he agrees.
Neither confirmed or denied at this point.
Caicedo this season has been our best midfielder. How about that?
Was that against Middlesbrough when he went 6 points against Middlesbrough?
Let me just be real. I'll be real with you. You are crazy. You are crazy, Don. For you to say that Caicedo has been good, the same level that he was at Brighton, is absolutely bonkers. So I don't know where you're going with that, but for me, I have to be real with you. Like, I just don't understand why Chelsea have to be battered every single game. Like, can you not, like, for the money you spent, can you not put up a bit of a better fight? Can there not be, you lose 1-0, lose 2-1, but you lose by these big scorelines every game, and it's crazy. And for me, I just feel like the players need to get a bit more, of this kind of I was going to say a mad word, but
But Lee, let me just tell you something. Yeah, you see the month that just went. Yeah, you know what was the most informed team in the league, by the way. The month that just went.
No, you weren't.
We picked up 12 points.
Okay.
That's the team.
Hold on, 1 second. Don,
how can Manchester argue with a fact?
Don, because Manchester City won every single. Don, you can speak as much as you want. You can say I'm arguing with a fact. Let me give you a fact. Manchester City won every single game in January, bro. There's a fact. So if you're more informed than
I said December.
Game.
I said December. I said. Yeah. We're in February. It's 4 days. 4 days in. I'm talking about December.
Last month is a fact.
Yeah, there's a fact. Okay, cool. as of December onwards, was the most informed team. Yeah.
So in
If you
December,
want to go check, if you want to go check, if you want to go check,
but you said
that's
last
fine.
month.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If you want to go check the Premier League, if you want to go check the Premier League, no. What I'm saying, there's a point to what I'm saying. Yeah, because on paper, because Lee said these players need to rise. These players have been saving this man. Because even in those wins, we've been picking up results. I've been
not these players.
On to him, bro.
Palmer has been saving. Palmer has been.
Is he not a player? Is he not a player?
Yeah, but he's not your players. You said players.
Is he not a player? Hold on. Cole Palmer hasn't. Cole Palmer hasn't. Hold on.
You say Cole Palmer.
Hold on a second. So Mudryk didn't come on and score that last minute goal.
I said every game. Every game.
He didn't come on and score against Newcastle. Caicedo's not doing about 2-3 jobs in midfield. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you is, these results that we've been picking up recently, as much as Chelsea have been the most informed team recently, Daps, by the way, yeah, I've still been speaking about how bad Pochettino has been and how he's getting away with it. And I said, these wins are not sustainable. A loss like Newcastle is around the corner, is what I said. Yeah, we conceded 4 goals again today. Yeah, the way we was winning these games, the in-game management, the tactics, the lineups, they weren't good enough. They were not good enough. And after the wins, like I said, I was not satisfied in myself. Earlier on, I said, yeah, I'll take results for now. But that doesn't mean I'm going to ignore how the manager's been performing. He hasn't been good enough. And Lee's saying, oh, we're getting battered and we're getting this and we're getting that. Bro, we're getting run through right now because there's no stability, there's no shape, there's no structure in this team. It's all over the place.
Yeah, but
no one is saying, hold on.
The players, you're looking at the place to say, you know what? Let me just step up from my own accountability. You're looking at your Thiago Silvas, you're looking at your Caicedos, you're looking at, even if you're not playing for the manager, even if you want the manager to get
they are playing for the manager, but they don't know what they're doing.
But you're telling me you can't win against Wolves. You're telling me you can't beat Brentford. You lost to Wolves twice this season already. Is it twice? You played Wolves twice this season, right?
Yes. We have,
and you lost against Newcastle as well.
So when are we gonna? So when are you gonna? Let me ask you a question then. When are you gonna start looking at Pochettino? Because right now you're trying to crash it all on the players. When are you gonna look at the manager? Because when it's Arsenal, and they play, hold on a second. When it's Arsenal,
came in, hold on.
When it was Klopp last season, when it was Klopp last season, hold on, bro. You're not letting me talk.
And now you got Poch.
Hold on,
you guys are falling, bro.
Hold on, bro. Last season, Look, I can't get my point across.
No, because there's no point.
Last season, there is a point because it worked with Chelsea. What I've realized, and win a surf.
11th.
See, look,
win a surf. How many did you spend?
Are you gonna let me talk? You do my part. You do my part.
There's ice on this runway. Neither you fuckers are landing.
You do my part.
How dare a club like you, Chelsea, spends this much money and you sit 11th? How dare you? And you want to criticize about the manager?
I've given you part of the reasons.
I've given you
part of the reasons.
They're not absolute. They're not absolute.
What do you mean absolute?
They're your opinion.
Hold on a second. Okay, let me just ask you a question.
The absolute is that you sit 11th and you spend $1 billion on the club.
The logic here is very different. The logic is very different when it comes to Chelsea and Chelsea fans and Chelsea players and Chelsea as a club. Because last season, when Liverpool, when your whole fan base wanted, majority of your fan base, a huge part of your fan base wanted Klopp out because of tactically how he was moving and how he was using people incorrectly and how your structure was all over the place and you were leaking goals left, right, and center. Last season, it was, this manager is moving mad. These players are better than what they are right now, but they're not looking good. Yeah. With Arteta, when Arsenal fans come on here talking about Arsenal structure, and that's the reason why these players are playing the way they are. Yeah. Everyone just says, yeah, right now Arteta's got them shackled and this, that. They talk about the manager. But when it's Chelsea and we talk about how the manager's setting us up structurally, it's, no, it's the players. They're not stepping up. They're not doing this. And they're not doing that. And they're not doing this. And they're not doing that.
You know one manager.
This manager. Hold on.
One manager gets, Poch gets sacked tomorrow. And then who's the manager you take? Just one manager you just want to come in and they'll get fighting off the place.
Uncomfortable conversations. This is a squad. This is a squad for a manager like a De Zerbi. This is a squad for a manager like a De Zerbi.
It is because he helped the other week as well.
Bro, with our manager, yeah. You know what our manager's trying to do, Wilkes, yeah? Our manager is trying to make technical players play like Liverpool, bro. Yeah? He's trying to do some rock and roll football with man that want to keep the ball and play and keep it moving, keep it ticking. But he wants to play like you, man. That's why when he tried to go to you, man, and go bar for bar with you, man, we got smoked because we ain't got the players to do that. And that's what he's been doing majority of the season. He has not been able to find a good way or an identity to allow us to play better and win more games, bro. Like I said, this was always going to come, and this is going to get worse. This is going to get worse. I'm officially saying this, get this guy out, because he doesn't know what he's doing, bro. He does not know what he's doing.
Can I just be clear to you, yeah? I agree with you on Poch, right? It's not me saying, oh, no, it's not Poch, it's the players. I agree with you. The first thing I said was manager-wise, if I look at the managers that Chelsea used to get and I look at Poch, he was never at that level. Like, he ain't done shit. You used to get managers that joined Chelsea, they'd done shit. They'd won shit. You've gone and got Poch. He was never right for Chelsea, yeah? But I also just feel like some of the players you have, a lot of the players you have, aren't of the same level that Chelsea are used to. And I also think...
I agree with that as well.
And I also think, and that's all I was saying about when I'm talking about all the players you've had over the years, and I look at the squad now. And the other thing is, I'll be real, I also think that it probably hasn't helped that I think the structure at your club at the moment is still not there yet.
Bro,
the decisions
it's
are being made.
bottom.
Yeah, and that's all I was trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. And
your club
and the thing is, the overarching point is true. I agree with you. The ownership, they went too extreme by getting all these young players. You know, Pochettino, he hasn't been good enough. Some of these players, again, they're trying to develop in a system that has 1,000,001 young players. It's a recipe for disaster. End of the day, yeah. But like I've said, Pochettino knows what he walked into, and he's not using these men correctly. I can't ignore that. I'm so sorry. I can't ignore that. If this guy was coming here setting us up correctly week in, week out, and we keep missing chances, and it's the players, you'll hear me bash the players, bro. I've come on here certain weeks and said, listen, even the other day, I said, man are trying to crash it on Poch, but it wasn't all Poch the other day against Liverpool. I said second half was mainly on the players. Do you get what I'm saying? The first half was on Pochettino, yes. But the second half, I crashed it on the players more. Do you get what I'm saying? But today, bro, I'm sorry, man, that whole game was bad. It was bad, man. The players take blame, of course, as always. They go out there, they couldn't implement a plan. But end of the day, it's Pochettino that's every single week is doing something mad like this. So he's got to go.
You know, Greasy. You know what he sounds like? He sounds like you need a miracle. That's what it sounds like you need. You know,
bro, I'm not doing a tie. I'm not saying that. I hope he's gonna fix up, because I've given him enough opportunities and it's getting worse.
Oh no! I mean, listen. Watch the upload that we're putting out tomorrow. What time are we releasing it, Cass?
Oh, you know what? This probably might have to be Tuesday. I'm stuck, bro. My head is doing.
Anyway, ties.
When I tell you now, yeah,
I swear down.
See, I used to believe in the tooth fairy when I was a kid. I think Ty's at an age where he needs to get over the tooth fairy. Yeah, you know what I mean. He believes in Santa Claus still and all that kind of stuff. He believes there's elves over in the North Pole.
And guess what? Ten Hag, we found out now that basically because Martinez is injured, yeah, Ten Hag gets a pass for the rest of the season, because without Martinez, yeah, how can we expect Ten Hag to achieve anything? That's pretty much what we got out of Ty today. That now the Martinez injury is going to buy Ten Hag another fucking 9 lives. So anyway,
overall, anyway, look, good win for Arsenal. Horrible loss for Liverpool. Welks has been doing hiding, half his face for most of the show. Greasy accountability is where it is. There you are. Poch out.
Drop Benito with words.
Poch the fuck out, man. Yeah. Poch the fuck out, man.
And I, have left so many receipts that if we don't fucking win tomorrow, it's a long evening for me. Oh shit, we don't go live on a Monday night. Never mind. I'll see you all Tuesday.
Yeah, and yeah, man.
The floor is yours. We're winning it all, isn't it? And I'm here for it.
Yeah, you know what? Let's run it back. I'm gonna end on this note. Go over to Sai TV, but I'm gonna end with this video. So if you don't see us, I'm starving.
Caicedo. We're gonna 6. No.